There's a lot of stress in the world these days, and peace of mind isn't easily come by anymore. Everybody's worried. Can I go to this show? Is it going to be safe? Can I go out to dinner? Do we want to go in a big crowd? Well, when you have off-duty law enforcement providing the top level of security possible, that's what we provide for our clients, and that's where they can get their peace of mind. Law Enforcement Specialist is a unique company that provides off-duty law enforcement officers in the area of security and traffic control. We provide services for corporations, for individuals, and events nationwide. It is difficult for the general public to attain an off-duty law enforcement officer. Even the police departments themselves, they don't have the resources to provide police officers for security for anybody. So that's where we close that gap. You can call Law Enforcement Specialists and we will provide you with an off-duty law enforcement officer for whatever need that you need them for.
I feel like LES provides something extremely different than what a basic security guard company will provide to their clients, because the one most important thing is we're providing police officers. You're getting a full-time police officer armed who is able to address any situation, whether that be an arrest or whether it just be to address a situation that's taking place. But you are getting a police officer that has that power and that ability to take the law and put it on your side and protect you and your customers and your clients.
The type of clients that we work with are typically schools, banks, retail shopping centers, malls. We do hospitals, theaters. It almost doesn't matter how small or how large. We can have one officer, we can have 150 officers. We have a wide variety of different clients that we work for.
What I love most about working with LES is the layer of protection and support that's given to our kids. It gives us an extra sense of comfort knowing that we have a police officer there if we really need. In today's school culture, you always want to make sure that you're protecting your students and that families know their students are safe. And by having that visible presence, at least when families drop off their students, they know that the police are there looking out for their students and trying to keep danger off the campus.
Several years ago, we were filming a TV pilot called Wish Riders, which is an ABC show, and we contacted LES. Bonnie was a personal friend, and we said, we've got this thing, we're gonna shut down freeways, we're gonna shut down roads all over the city, in the county, we need your help. And this was to benefit the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Well, she not only provided a lot of the officers in that, but she canceled her fee. She said she wanted to give back to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. So what a great thing for the community that this money goes now to the children.
Law Enforcement Specialist has a deep respect for our officers. They go to work every day, they put on their uniform, and they don't make a lot of money doing that. They see things that you and I don't see. They do things that you and I don't do. And it's a really, really tough job. If we can provide for them what they're missing in their life, we'll do it because they deserve it. They deserve our respect. They deserve our support. And we're here to provide that for them.
I would choose Law Enforcement Specialist any day of the week over any other company. Bonnie Lucas is the most personable, down-to-earth individual I've ever met. She has a love for law enforcement officers that is unmatched. It's almost as if we are all her kids. She knows enough about each officer individually to make them almost family.
They care about their officers, they treat us well, and we know what's going on, and if we have a question, they get right back with us. They're right on time. If they pay on the 5th and the 20th, you get paid on the 5th and the 20th unless it's a holiday, and if it's a holiday, they pay the very next day.
The thing about law enforcement officers around the country is, generally speaking, their salaries are not that great. And so law enforcement officers have to work extra jobs in order to afford a little better lifestyle. And so they're very hardworking people. They're willing to go out there and do security jobs, traffic jobs, and other extra work. And law enforcement specialists, they are the ones that get them that work. So they are helping law enforcement officers all over this country have a better life.
I would describe the team at LES as a very dedicated team. We all work really good together. We work really hard. And not only the team that does the day-to-day operations, but our officers. We have such a great team of officers that really bring 100% every time when they're out there working for our clients.
If you're a business owner out there and you've had issues in the past trying to gain and keep a relationship with an off-duty police officer, corporation, or company, give Bonnie Lucas's team and staff a phone call. It doesn't matter if you have 1 employee or 500. Bonnie's got the personnel that can turn your company's chaos into peace of mind overnight.